Hello, and thanks for joining me on this episode of Simply Saturday. I'm going to show you a card today that is possibly the fastest and or easiest card that I've ever shared with you. And starting with the right materials is the key to making this fast and easy. So let's talk about that. I have here what is remaining of a 12 by 12 pack called Frames and Flowers. Now this is still currently available, and I'm going to give you that information here in a little bit. But in the packet of papers that we're talking about, there are the designer series papers, the patterned papers, and then there's also lots of die cuts that are pre-printed and ready for you to punch out. And that is the case for this Frames and Flowers. So I've used it a little bit. I'm going to use it right here in front of you just now. And I also have a couple cards that I already did. But with the goal being fast and easy, we want to be able to take these parts, these beautiful pieces of artwork that are already prepared for us, and basically just put them together in a card. Or of course you could do another simple project type thing like a treat container. We're going to do cards. So I am using colors that are associated with this packet of paper. And so for the first one, we're going to use a Petal Pink card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored down the middle at 4 1/4. I have a white piece that's going to go on the inside, 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Then, based on the colors in the Frames and Flowers packet of paper, I got a piece of Lost Lagoon, and this piece also measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. It's the same size as that white piece. And what I did is I put it through the Forever Plaid embossing folder. So step 1 of your card base. Step 2, get a colored piece of cardstock and run it through any one of your embossing folders. You can really do something as long as it's just a general shape or a general look. So I've got that. Then I have a smaller piece of the paper from Frames and Flowers. And then here is the fabulous little pre-printed die cut that we're going to use to put the card together and wrap it up. So watch how fast this is going to be. All right, I'm going to glue my Lost Lagoon piece on. This is the piece that has the dry embossing on it. And I just got Forever Plaid. That's new to me. And I expect that I will be using it quite a bit. I'm kind of down to the end of the glue on that other one. So, oh, I just opened a new one. That's kind of a lot right there. Okay, I do want a little extra glue since I do have all this chunky texture going on. So that is not going to be a problem. All right, here we go. Card base, our complementary cardstock layer, a smaller piece of the designer series paper. That side's pretty too, isn't it? The colors in this paper are Pretty Peacock, Lost Lagoon, Shaded Spruce, Petal Pink, Pumpkin Pie, I believe. So actually, the little lines that got embossed are kind of helping me put this nice and straight. All right, there's that layer. All we're going to do is our stamping on this piece. So everything that I've used so far is fast and easy. And then we're going to take this. I'm using Simply Said. And for this card, we will use, let's use Thanks on this one. And so I'm going to pick one of those ink colors. Let's go with Lost Lagoon. What did I say? Did I say hello or thanks? I've got them both sitting here. Let's do hello. And I am going to do a sample on a piece of scratch paper just to see how my ink pad is. See, it looks a little light to me. I probably need to re-ink this one. So I'm just going to walk it around to lots of areas on the ink pad and pick up enough ink. All right, I'm going to use this on the diagonal, and I'm just going to do my stamping right in the center, like so. This now goes onto the card. What makes this so fast and easy are all of the pieces and little beautiful artistic parts are already there for you, just ready to go. There we go. We've got that on there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to not embellish this one because we're going with the ultimate of fast and easy. Oops, that was the wrong glue. But I will show you some with some embellishments in case you would want to dress it up a little bit. All right, so just by using that pre-printed die cut as basically the centerpiece of my card, I've got a very fast and attractive card, little to no effort. All right, there's our first one. I'm going to do a second one for you today because we're using the same products, the same process. So this time I picked out this die cut. It's very cute, very pretty. I am using a piece of the Designer Series paper from that same packet. There's the front side. This is the back. I chose Pretty Peacock cardstock this time, and this is almost a square card. It's not exactly square. In fact, I'll tell you what it is. So it's 4¼ inches across, but 8¼ So instead of being 4¼ by 4¼ it's 4¼ by 4. All right, here we go. Super fast and easy. Let's put our printed paper on first. And the little print on this, I don't know, I feel like it has no direction. Some of the things are going up and some are going, or you can say they're going down. Like there's no real direction. So it doesn't matter which way this had gone on here. There's that. Let's put our white piece in the center, in the middle, in the inside. And then we'll do our stamping. So here's our pre-made, pre-printed die cut. It is ready for some stamping. And last time we used hello, so this time we'll use thanks. Again, from Simply Said, which is just a great little greetings or sentiment stamp set. Let's use a different color to mix it up a little bit. That was Lost Lagoon. We'll use Pretty Peacock this time. And I'll give it a little test here. All right, we're going to stamp this right in the middle. And done. Like I said, it doesn't get much easier than this. We'll get some glue on here and attach. All of the hard work is done for you by the beautiful designing of the paper and the die cuts. All right, so let's talk about that for a moment. I have a little sheet here so that if you want to take a screenshot, you can. So this is called Frames and Flowers. Here is the item number. It's only $10 and it is currently available. So this is something that you can get even today at my online store. Now, there's another one that's a Christmassy one. It's got Christmas patterned paper, a bunch of little die cuts. You could quickly make cards or tags, and it is on the last chance list. So it has been discounted to $8. It is available now, and here is the item number. Now I'm going to tell you about two more that are coming up. If you're already a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you are able to pre-order both of these items. And if you are not a demonstrator and you are a customer, you are able to order these beginning on January 7th. One is called Wildflower Birthday, and the other is Storybook Moments. They have very beautiful designer series paper paired with sheets of the pre-printed and die cut images. So I hope you're loving this idea, because I cannot tell you how fast and easy it is to create a beautiful card in literally just a couple of seconds. All right, let me show you the others that I've made with the same products. All right, on this one, I took a pumpkin pie cardstock and I took some designer series paper and cut a large piece this time. There's also a secondary layer there out of shaded spruce. That piece was a die cut that was pre-printed and I just glued it on. In this case, I used a little tag shape from Nested Essentials, one quick stamp right on there, and then I added a die cut little flower and a little piece of ribbon tied into a bow. Super fast, very easy. On the inside, I added one more of those little pre-printed die cuts, just glued to the inside. All right, then we have this one, which started with a pretty peacock base. This one has a layer of Lost Lagoon on it, a large rectangle of the printed designer series paper. I used another tag shape here with one simple stamp right in the middle and simply glued on other elements that are included in frames and flowers. This one I did add a little linen thread bow. On the inside, I literally took a scrap. You can see it's not even the full length of my white card here, but I just let it be. It was already a piece that was left over from something else, and I glued it on as an accent, and I really actually kind of like how it looks sitting on the inside of the card. So there's that one. And the last one, this one is one of the easiest yet. Just a card base out of Petal Pink, a piece of white cardstock glued down. Here's the element right out of Frames and Flowers that was pre-printed, and all I had to do is punch it out, glue it on, one simple stamp right in the middle, and a die cut flower. I did add some pearls to this one to dress it up a teeny bit. Amazing. I did all of these cards in preparation for this quick tutorial for you in under like 20 minutes. It was literally just glue, do the one stamp on each one, and move on. This was so much fun. I hope that you will try one of these specialty paper packs that comes with the designer series paper and the pre-printed die cuts. You're going to have so much fun with it. I'll put some information for you below this video, including some links to some of my favorite things that I like to use, both Stampin' Up! Related and also on Amazon. And until next time, I'll see you later.